live timeless oracle readings for everybody, okay? So whenever you watch this, it is the best time. So without further ado, let's do the opening mantra. Esitoma sadgamaya Dhammasoma jyotigamaya Mrityurman ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hope you all are doing well and you're having a good start to your weekend. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. I am a mystic healer and I'll be doing 8 new collective timeless oracle readings for everybody. And I'll be doing also some live chat oracle readings too. So if you get an oracle reading on this live or not, there'll be timestamps down below in the description box and comment area so you can get right to your reading, okay? So there will also be, with those timestamps, that you need to know, okay, is give me 15 to 30 minutes to complete those after the live, okay? And don't forget that there's other timeless oracle readings on my channel, so check those out. And it's in different genres, topics, and whatnot. And let's get right to those 8 questions to see if this live is good for you. So the first question is about how can the viewers let go of old complaints, whether it's in a partnership or learning and teaching yourself, okay? Second question is about how can the viewers let go of limitations. Third question is about how can the viewers let go of dead-end wish fulfillments. Fourth question is about how can the viewers what can the viewers need to clear out in regards to family and friends. Fifth question is about how do the viewers need to, what do they need to do to be happy again? Sixth question is what can the viewers need to do to relax again, okay, to relax in general. Seventh question is what is something new that the viewers need to learn and teach themselves? And the 8th and final question is how can the viewers clear out hostile people in their life, okay? So this is all pick a card readings, okay? So that way you can flex that intuitive and instinct muscle, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'll be doing live chat oracle readings after the collective readings, okay? So saying hi to the chat and thank you guys for joining me. Now we're going to start with the first oracle reading for the collective, okay? So this is a pick a card reading. You can pick 1 or 2, whatever you feel like, okay? So I'm going to set that up and you guys can get your favorite drink, your favorite snack, do what you will while I set this up in the background, okay? Key deck. Let me know in the comment how you guys are doing this weekend and what kind of week you did have. I don't mind hearing about you guys and how life is going on your guys' end. I set this up. So how can the viewers let go of old complaints for pick number 1? Thank you. How can pick number 2 let go of old complaints? Hi in the chat. Now it's all ready. If you haven't already, you can pick one or two or both, and this is how can the viewers let go of old complaints, okay? So if you pick number one, this is you in a partnership, okay? So how can you let go of old complaints? Feel loved and proud of yourself is the first thing. That you're trying your best, okay? And that's all that matters, okay? And you take it one step at a time, saying that to yourself for 7 days or up until the next full moon, that you're trying your best, and feel love and proud of that, okay? This is what's going to let you let go of old complaints. When I'm going to give you an extended message, pick number one. And this is you letting go of old complaints in your partnership with anybody, okay? But I also get especially a romantic partnership, okay? Number 19. So here's your extended message, pick number one. This card represents the pride you feel being loved. Okay, pick number one. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by the God or goddess of your understanding, and by creation. You are loved, pick number one. So the maiden in this card is holding a bird. Its head risen in confident pride in a crystal nest, and her loving arms neither grasping nor yielding, a perfect balance and nourishing freedom. Rich ensues of blue in her gown and anchors the energy of love and a deep sense of unconditional support. So whatever happens, pick number one, in the day-to-day ebb and flow of physical existence, by virtue of your birth, you are loved, you are supported, you are wanted, pick number one. You are part of the universal expression of life. Its greatest accomplishment, its greatest pride, its greatest joy. So feel proud of the fact that you are a living miracle, pick number one. Sing your song. Yippee! Okay. And that's what you need to know, pick number one, in order to let go of old complaints. So cheers. And we're going to move on to pick number two, learning and teaching yourself, okay? By honoring your mystic and creative source, okay? And how you can let go of old complaints. This is how you learn and teach yourself, okay? By being creative, how you're going to let go of these complaints, and I'm going to further elaborate by giving you an extended message. So there is a mystic force present in all people, pick number two, that empowers them to affect the world or effect change in their own lives. So when this card appears, when it's time to make a sacrifice in order to move into the creative expression of self, the maiden contemplates her role in creation, the seed, the birth, the nurture, the release, both in her ability to procreate or her choices of expressing her creative force in relationships, okay? Music, art, and food. Now she sits bathed in the light of the distant full moon. Her mystical powers reflect into the past and far into the future. The sacred snake extends from her woven hair. Her blood is offered to it as a sacrifice. It is a sacred dance of creation to give life and to return and have some of her own taken away, transferred, and transformed. So this card embodies the ancient goddess as she was depicted in the Garden of Eden as a primordial, iridescent serpent, the bearer of wisdom. Now, if this card appears, viewers, pick number 2. It confirms a pregnancy and fertility as well, okay? Now, it relates to all the sacred feminine cycles, the transitions of maiden to mother to crone, being them, blessed by them as divine and equally valuable and beautiful, okay? So that's what you also need to know. Pick number 2 is how you're going to create something new in order to release those old complaints, okay? Something playful, okay? Something original to you. And you're going to know because you're going to do what makes you feel comfortable and how you're going to create it. This is what's going to release it. You can write down even your conflicts on paper, erase them up, and also throw it into down the drain, okay? Burning also the paper. There's different ways. Just be safe about it. That's my warning label, okay? Whatever you choose, be reasonable with yourself, okay? Just giving you some ideas. So that is for number 1's pick a card reading. I'm going to check the chat real quick. And then we're going to go to number 2. People make it easy in my chat to be hidden in my, because of your insults, you're being hidden Joe and B, okay? There's no need for that in my chat, so you are going to be treated like put in a corner. So nice to know you. You get to see my channel, but you don't get to chat in my chat anymore. Hola in the chat. All right, now let's go into number 2 for the collective, and it's another pick a card read. So make sure you pick 1, 2, or 3, and is how can the viewers let go of limitations, okay? So pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. It's how you feel, okay? I'm going to set it up, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm done. How can pick number 1 let go of limitations? Thank you. How can pick number 2 let go of limitations? Thank you. And how can let's see. How can pick number 3 let go of limitations? Thank you. Clarify. Pick number 3's situation and outcome, please. Thank you. All right, if you haven't already, know what to pick. Pick 1, 2, or 3, or all of the above, okay? And how can the viewers let go of limitations? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? So if you pick number 1, you got vertigo. Whatever you choose will be correct. This is about the limitations you have in a partnership, okay? And you're needing to trust yourself so that way you know what got channeled in so you can feel stable at the end, because whatever you're choosing is going to bring that change that you need to in that partnership, okay? But I'm going to further elaborate by giving you an extended message to vertigo. Number 35. And yes, it can be any kind of partnership, okay? So here's your extended message. Pick number 1. So luxurious is the problem of choice. And yet, as you consider all the dazzling arrays of possibilities, okay, and a sensation of titillating of things being off kilter, paralysis, it paralyzes you to inaction. So what do you do? What should you do? Pick number 1. Notice the keys straight and true, each one of them. Open a door to lead to opportunities and lessons. So whatever you do now will be correct, okay? But some lessons may be more enjoyable than others. In vertigo, there is a picture of one key that is very decorative. You may feel compelled to grasp it and open the door. Pick number 1. Surely the prettiest key shall open the most auspicious door? Question mark. So beware, pick number 1. All is not what it seems. And while you cannot make a wrong decision, do not rush to make the obvious choice. The unexpected door will yield the most gratifying rewards and vital lessons, valuable lessons. Be brave, pick number 1, and walk through the door less open. And what got channeled in, go how you feel, okay? Because this is what's going to break through those limitations, because you're going in your heart space here and how you feel. Because you're balanced when you make decisions, okay? Is when you're joyful, okay? So that is for pick number 1 in regards to letting go of limitations in your partnership, any kind of partnership, okay? Now on to pick number 2. Pick number 2, you got transform the way you see, okay? In regards to letting go of limitations, and you're going to have to learn and teach yourself this, okay? So what I'm going to do is give you a gift too on top of the extended message, okay? So that way you're like, whoopee, we can finally do something to move along. Now, if you don't want to take this gift, it's fine, okay? Because you're needing to trust yourself and how you feel, okay? Whether or not you want to do it. You can always do it later or not at all. So I do this gift for people who want to do it, okay? But first, here is your extended message pick number 2. Now, if you want to transform the world, pick number 2. Start by transforming the way you see it. Pay attention to the positive and pleasing things, and do not be distracted by anything that makes you feel sad or hopeless. you observe with your heart and your eyes, okay? Grow in wisdom, pick number 2, as you witness the world shaping itself accordingly to the way you see things, okay? Know the wisdom evolves. And it is not static or fixed. It is timed to not only look outside at the world, but also look into yourself and the role you play in the events that taking a place around you. Let what you observe transform you, pick number 2. Be uplifted by what you now know about even challenging facts and difficult truths. They are further opportunities for growth and transformation. So this girl in this card is holding an owl, which represents wisdom, and the butterfly that represents transformation. And that these are qualities will be rewarded. This card also appears when a reward, bonus, or notification of approval is about to be received. Pick number 2. Can you say, whoopee? Okay. Because this is when you do this, you're going to be rewarded with a lot. Okay. And right now, our world is going through a huge transformation in regards to this. Transforming the way we see things so that way we're not disillusioned anymore. And so if you pick number 2, woohoo, the rewards are coming right after, okay? So here is your gift. It's called Conscious Clarity, okay? You can do this at any time. So purify your vision by taking a detox from toxic media reporting, sarcastic social media posting, and manipulative advertising, okay? Consciously and confidently choose what you will observe in the world and steer your eyes and your heart only in that direction. Create an altar of beauty and peace in your home, flowers, photographs, candles, gifts from others that you love. Transform a space that is ultimately soothing to your eyes, pick number 2, and uplifts your heart. Spend time observing and enjoying your altar of beauty every morning and every evening, and allow its energy to permeate the rest of your day until you feel balanced and events occurring around you are harmonious and pleasing, okay? At least for 7 days or into the next full moon, or you can do it as many as you want, okay? If you want to know that crystal clear, okay? So that is for pick number 2. Hope it helps. Now, if you pick number 3, you belong to paradise. Magic, the magician in the mirror. Envy. And angel of love. So pick number 3. You're needing to see into the future. This is for you, pick number 3ers. Whoever picked number 3, people. You're needing to see in the future because you're letting go of limitations as of now, is what's getting channeled then. So cheers to that. because there's a manifestation here going on here in this situation. You're working very hard here to let go of limitations as of now. And that's that lack, that envy, that jealousy. And you are persevering and growing through that. And so your advice here is to keep on doing your self-care regimen and adjusting it on your journey, because that's going to be your saving grace. Okay? Because your outcome is great, because it's getting you to move past those limitations, but also to people who are very much in tune to having a deep, rich relationship with you. I even get romance can be in the cards as well. Okay, pick number 3. So you're needing to see into the future to know that there's going to be definitely deeper and more caring connections and more love coming in, because love is going to flow through you and to you, okay? So here's your extended message to your advice for those who are already undergoing of breaking free from limitations now. Number 24. So trust in your innate goodness, pick number 3. And expect the best, that is what is attracted to you in the time of your being. It's time to relax and enjoy your own blossoming, pick number 3. Self-love is a popular term and always worth exploring deeply. Unconditionally, self-love is even more gratifying to explore. Now, this girl in this card is stop fighting herself, pick number 3. The sweet scent of her white petals frame her face as she surrenders. These are her surrender flags. She finally just loves herself, pick number 3, and accepts her innate goodness and beauty. Now it is your time, pick number 3, to do the same. All life transforms around you into a paradise. Heaven truly is here on earth, pick number 3, in your arms and in your life. Yes, hug yourself and enjoy your bliss, pick number 3. Now, when this card appears, it is a sign of upcoming improvements, pick number 3, and comfort in life, reflecting ease and joy and even freedom from pain. Positive gifts are assembling around you and will bring you great happiness, pick number 3, okay? So here's your gift from me, your first gift, because there's going to be many abound, is what's getting channeled in for pick number 3. Yippee! Okay? So this gift is called Paradise of Self-Love. Keep a handheld mirror by your bed, and every morning for 7 days, gaze at yourself in the mirror upon awakening and say, I love you. This life is paradise. You share your bed with another, pick number 3. You can make your affirmation privately in another room, like your bathroom, okay? Be indulgent and trust your goodness and innate beauty, and within 7 days, others will too. This ritual is something you can do every day for consistent and increasing beneficial effect, okay? So I hope this helped. Pick number 3. In order for you guys to let go of limitations, okay? Now the next question for the collective is how can the viewers let go of dead end wish fulfillments, okay? And you can pick one or two or both, okay? Take a quick drink. Cheers again. I'm going to set it up, so I'll let you guys know when I am done and ready. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this content and this channel. It greatly helps. All right. I want to say a quick shout out to all those who are watching me and also chatting in the chat. Thank you guys very much, and gals. All right, so how can pick number one let go of dead end wish fulfillments? Thank you. How can pick number two let go of dead end wish fulfillments? Alrighty. If you haven't already, you can pick one or two, and this is how you can let go of those dead end wish fulfillments, okay? So you can finally clear out an old cycle. Yeah. So if you pick number one, you got happy family. Action. Door to personal healing and happiness and anxiety. All right. So pick number one. This is in regards to your investment and career. Okay. When you've been having dead end wish about your investments and career. Okay. So you're needing to, what's getting channeled in, finding your emotional footing, your emotional stability, okay? That way you're moving forward to what is making you happy instead of having a career or an investment that brings you anxiety and worry. It's time to let it go because it was bringing you an experience that you need to know, so that way you can implement a different idea, okay? Like you're needing to know this of you, it's okay to let it go. It was not a loss or a win, but an experience that you needed to know, okay? Especially a career that did not bring you any kind of happiness, all right? What keeps on getting channeled in, you did not lose, okay? You just needed to know in that career if it made you happy or not. So that way you can move towards a career that does make you happy. Okay, pick number one. That way you don't get caught up in a cycle of grief. Okay, pick number one. So your advice is to move into what makes you feel happy. Okay, and start healing your emotional stability so that way you're ready for the next new cycle. You're clearing out the old, which is this, and making way for the new, which is this. Now, which is best to invest in? This with your own free will, or do you want to invest into this? Pick number one, where you're emotionally happy again. Choose wisely because if you don't choose what makes you happy, you're going to get stuck in this, in your own mental prison. So what can you do to be stable and solid and happy again? Investing in your own self-care regimen, okay? And your self-talk of, I'm proud of myself that I'm doing something different, confronting this in order for me to move and clear out this old wish fulfillment that's not working for me in order to start a new cycle where I'm happy. Because when you're happy, you're able to create a lot of different things too. And you're able to make decisive decisions and making those practical steps, okay? It's when you don't, you get stuck up in this. But no, when you do get stuck up in this, it makes you create that time and space to figure out. It just takes a little bit slower, okay? Whether it's stubbornness or not, you always find your way through this, okay? And I'm letting you know that pick number 1 because this could be your outcome if that's what you choose, because this is the outcome card, okay? So that's why I said choose wisely, pick number 1. In order to let go of that dead-end wish fulfillment in your investment career. Now pick number 2. You got patience, the thinking woman, appreciation, envy, and angel of love. Not bad. Because this is letting go a dead-end wish fulfillment in regards to unrequited love, okay? If you don't know what unrequited love is, it's when your attraction, you have that love, but the person doesn't feel the same way about you. Just so you know, pick number 2, we all have gone through it at least once in our life to know how to grow through it, okay? So you're needing in the situation to have patience and heal from this and learn and teach yourself of gratitude, okay? In order to grow through this unrequited love and feeling this lack within inside you, okay? Because this is getting you to remember, if we didn't have the oxygen to breathe, we wouldn't be here. If we didn't have this loving gift that we have as being a human being, we wouldn't be able to feel, touch, have sex, be able to kiss, be able to feel, to learn, to grow and expand, okay? You wouldn't be able to have all your eyeballs, your limbs, the things that make you comfortable, okay? And you'll be able to grow through this, pick number 2, because it's preparing you for the actual person that is going to feel the same way you do in order to have a life with you, to be deep with you, okay? Pick number 2. That's not a bad outcome. There's going to be much more tender connections than what you had before, okay? They will reciprocate towards you, not try to lead you on in any kind of way. All right? That way you let go of that wishing for somebody who, that you had that unrequited love with. You can finally let it go. Make way for the new stuff, okay? Pick number 2. And that is for the collective reading number 3. Now let's move on to number 4. Now, number 4 is, what do the viewers, there we go, what do the viewers need to clear out in regards to their family and friends? You can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above, okay? I'm going to set it up and then we'll get started. And don't forget, because there's 50 some people in this live. Can you please hit the, thank you. All right, what do the viewers need to clear out? Family and friends for pick number 1. What do the viewers need to clear out in regards to their family and friends for pick number 2? And what does pick number 2 need to, what does pick number 3 need to clear out in regards to their family and friends? Please give me 3 cards for pick number 1 and what they need to clear out in regards to their family and friends. Give me 3 cards for pick number 2. Give me 3 cards for pick number 3. Thank you. All right, viewers. We are on number 4. If you haven't already, pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above of what you need to clear out in regards to your family and friends, okay? So if you pick number 1, you got Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Pick number 1, choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. You also got the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided and happiness is your purpose. You got Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And last card, you got community. All right, so in regards to what you need to clear out, okay. What got channeled in, don't beat a dead horse. So don't keep on bringing up a problem and that around your family and friends over and over again, because it's going to cause even more problems, okay? If you're needing to know the situation, yes, you are. So you need to forgive and let go, okay? So now you're getting healing from this. getting channeled in, you're fearing the worst, pick number 1. So this is why you need to let go. This is about your anger, okay? Your anger needs to be let go, pick number 1. So this is why you're needing to know all these things in order for you to let go and heal. Part of forgiveness is not for them, because they're not going to get away with anything, okay? This is for you to finally create your first start with inside you of balance, okay? And you're needing to know that. So that way you can rekindle those friendships that can be salvaged and those family members that you still need to get to know. I'm not saying the ones that betrayed you. I'm saying the ones that haven't, okay? Because there is a lot of family members that still want to know you, okay? Pick number 1, and you're needing to know this so that way you let go of the anger now, okay? And start healing. Because when we hold anger so tight, you don't realize how much it is poisoning your system. Really see that. So that way you can start letting it go. Because what anger does, it totally poisons your system where you're off balance. You start getting sick. You go into mental prisons. Fear starts getting more conjured up where you're going into more mental prisons. So that's why you're needing to finally say enough is enough and confront this in such a different way, okay? So you don't have a bad outcome. Community is about you being together with friends and family that without that anger, okay? The deepness will be real, pick number 1, and you're needing to know that, okay? You'll be connected with your kindred spirits, where they'll understand you better, okay? That's that family and friends that do, okay? That's for pick number 1. Now pick number 2, okay? You can pick 1, 2, or 3. So pick number 2 is Saint Germain Karma Releasing. Move beyond drama, pick number 2. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. You got light activation. Shine your light, pick number 2. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So there's your sign. Woo! If you needed that double sign, here you go. Actually, a triple sign. Odin, psychic insight, pick number 2. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Okay? Last card, you got action. So pick number 2, you're needing to know right off the bat what got channeled in. You are loved and lovable, okay? You're needing to know this so that way you are not compromising your growth and the people that you are helping, your friends and family's growth. It is time to comfortably say no. Okay? You know what you need to say no about, and that's helping them over and over again. It's okay now to release it. Okay? They need to learn their lessons like you need to learn yours. And in order to do that, you must release helping them so you can move forward and so they can move forward, okay? And you, no matter, okay, when you do this, you are still lovable. Okay? You need to know that so you don't feel guilty for saying no. Okay? This is what's going to help you take action and balance towards your friends and family. What's getting channeled in the end, they're going to respect you more for standing up to them and saying no. And your friends, okay? It's something I had to do. I had to teach my brother from another mother the word no. And it has helped him throughout his life journey now, okay? We get lucky sometimes when a friend finally says it's okay to say no to me. But when those friends and family members are in desperation, okay, it doesn't mean they're above or below you. This is why you're needing to say to them, because you feel it within inside you to say no. And it doesn't make you an ugly person at all, okay? So that's what you need to know. So that way, because you're needing to clear out this worry, okay? This worry about your families and friends, okay? So that way you create a new cycle within inside you. Actually, just create a new beginning, really. And that in return creates a new beginning with them as well. In the end, you'll get more respect. Plus, you won't get drained too. Pick number 2. Now, we're going to move on to pick number 3. Now, pick number 3, you got Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Pick number 3. Father, healing is possible at this time. Next one you got is Radhad, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Pick number 3. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Next one you got, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Last card you got, door to personal healing and happiness. Woohoo! Ta-da! All right, so you need to clear out in regards to your family and friends. Pick number 3. You need to clear out, you closing up inside, okay? It can be simple, but what makes it complex is if you go into a mental prison and shut down, okay? So pick number 3. You need to clear out, you closing up to friends and family, okay? You need to teach yourself how to forgive, that no one will ever be perfect in this world, okay? Perfection in analyzation is a conditioning that was implemented in our communities, and now it's getting cleared out. And what better? Now it's your turn to learn how to forgive, to have a new start. This is not letting your friends and family get away with anything. This is just saying, hey, I learned from experience. I can forgive them, but doesn't mean I have to relearn that experience again, okay? This is also learning how to nurture yourself in such a different way where you're not harboring grudges, resentment, okay? Because all that does is poison your system, okay? And it's also teaching you how to nurture, okay, your own healing and happiness too towards your friends and family, okay? Instead of just closing down and retreating, all right? Because your outcome is great. Door to personal healing, happiness. Newfound waves of energy is coming in order for you to be happy again around the people that, well, some of them that are going to get cleared out and some of them you're going to enjoy again. You know, those friends and family, okay? You'll just know which ones you want to be around because you will feel it, okay? That's what's getting channeled in with this outcome card, okay? Pick number 3. So there you go. That's your reading. And that is the readings, pick a card reading for number 4. There is 50 some people in this live. I need you to hit that like button, please. If you're here and viewing my content, I'm sure I'm doing great for you guys doing pick a card readings. Please hit that like. Thank you very much. Now, number 5, we're going to move on to. And number 5 is about what do the viewers need to do to be happy again. All right, so you can pick number 1, 2, or 3. All right. And I'm going to get those number 5 pick a card reading all set up, okay? Cheers. Shuffle it 3 times. All right, what do the viewers that pick number 1 need to do to be happy again? What do the viewers that pick number 2 need to do to be happy again? Thank you. What do the viewers that pick number 3 need to do to be happy again? All right, if you haven't already, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. If you pick more than the amount, you might get discombobulated or confused, okay? So choose wisely is what I'm getting channeled in, okay? So what can the viewers do to be happy again? If you pick number 1, you got financial constraints. Angel of Strength. And door to value. Woohoo! All right. So what you need to be happy again for pick number 1, I get channeled in, connect with your support team, okay? That way you're enjoying your journey, regaining your strength, your balance, and waiting for your money to come in and your new opportunities and your finances career, because it's going to come in here because it's in your outcome, door to value, okay? So you're needing to know this so that way you can start doing, hold on. So you guys can start, and gals start doing a happy dance, okay? You're being tested in order to soul expand off of enjoying your journey instead of getting caught up in anxiety and worry about your financial constraints, okay? Yay! Can we do a happy dance on the live? Ding, 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 ding. Hopefully that made you laugh too. All right, now pick number 2. What do the viewers need to do to be happy again? Okay, pick number 2. You got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. You got walking away. Last one, woo! Blossoming abundance. Yippee! Another really great outcome. So pick number 2. What can you do to be happy again? This is what's getting channeled in. You need to speak your ideas at work, okay? Because they're not stupid, okay? And walk away from the past and how you dealt with those things, okay? Getting all stuck up in your head, it's not going to work. Because once you speak your ideas here at work, your outcome is great. Things start growing and expanding at work in all areas of your life. What's getting channeled in your outcome, there's going to be a huge transformation, okay? So keep on writing down those ideas and keep on speaking those ideas at work, okay? To your boss, no one else, okay? Not anybody else stealing your ideas and getting that recognition, okay? You deserve that recognition, okay? Pick number 2. More expansion is coming when you do, okay? Pick number 2. So heads up with that. Now, if you pick number 3, you got the garden and you got the temple path. Last one is the thinking man. So viewers that pick number 3 and what you need to do to be happy again. Being decisive. You're needing to come out of your comfort zone and confront this in such a different way of learning and teaching yourself how to be decisive in life, with your money, career, with everything, okay? Because when you do, you're going to go through 2 transformations, and it's going to lead to a huge, life-changing, great expansion of evolution that happens within inside you and around you. It's going to be great because it's going to bring into more stability. And you're going to be learning and teaching yourself more things too. Is what's getting channeled in. So first make the decision of how you're going to do your self-care regimen, okay? Pick number 3. It's what's getting channeled in. Because when you invest in your self-care regimen, it's what brings you balance and joy, and that's what brings you decisive decisions, okay? Decision making, all right? It's really not a bad outcome. More expansion is coming even when I got in your outcome. What's getting channeled in is abundance, okay? So get excited. Pick number 3. More is coming once you do this, all right? Yay! All right, so that is pick a card reading number 5. Let's move to number 6. Pick a card reading. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. And this is regards of what do the viewers need to do to relax. Yay! If you haven't already, there's over 50 people in this chat. Please hit that like button. It helps my channel. It helps show that you value my channel and what I do. Not only help you, but help others, okay? Please and thank you. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3 for number 6. I'm going to set it up and then we'll get started, okay? All right, what do the viewers that pick number 1 need to do to relax? What do the viewers that pick number 2 need to do to relax? Thank you. What do the viewers that pick number 3 need to do to relax? Thank you. All right, before we start, cheers some water. All right, let's get started. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. If you pick more than 1, you're going to get confused and discombobulated, okay? So just pick 1, please, and thank you. If you pick number 1, what you need to do to relax, you got happy family, magician in the mirror, yin and yang, and the sun. Woohoo! Not bad. So pick number 1. What you need to do to relax, you need to just have fun in the situation, okay? With friends or family. Your advice here is through any kind of differences, you can manifest something where you guys are both having fun with somebody who's different from you, okay? In return, it's going to create a new start here in your outcome where things are happy, fun, more vitality, more creativity is going to be indicated. You and having new starts with the people that are different around you, okay? So have more fun here. That way you're feeling more relaxed in your own human suit, you goofball. Yee-hee! So write down your beautiful ideas and what brings you happiness and fun, okay? Is it going to the park? Is it going on nature walks? Is it going on a safari? Is it going to see, like, animals at a zoo? Going swimming? Oh, wait, we're in winter, right? So what can we do? Go sledding. Throwing a snowball at your friends and family, if it's snowing there, having fun outside, inside, cozying up, having game nights, movie nights. If you're like trying new food with your friends and family, new casserole dishes, something, trying to think if there's any more ideas of having fun. There are some really good card games that are really good for adults. But if you're having to deal with different age groups and that, check out the Clue game. Okay, there's so many different Clue games. There's murder mystery games. There's D&D. If you want to get all wide and nerdy, we're okay with wide and nerdy, okay? If you like those other things. There's even playing like get Nerf guns, okay? Pew, pew, Those Nerf guns are really fun with all ages, okay? I do it with my daughter every once in a while. But I'm the one that finds all the Nerf stuff around the house, so I keep it all together so that we can have some Nerf fun every once in a while. Even water gun fights are fun, and it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Just every once in a while go pew pew across the freaking living room. Always opens up a nice can of whoop ass to your family member, a shock because it's cold water to their ear. And you're just saying, hey, it's just time to be playful. Not life is so serious all the times, okay? Then it opens up a new cycle of you guys doing something fun, okay? But yeah, pick number 1. You're needing to do something new, and when you do it, it creates whole new stuff that comes with it. More expansion of creativity in all areas of your life, okay? Especially if you've been having a creative block, okay? So heads up with that. Pick number 1. So that way you're not pushing away relaxation, number 1. Because that's what that whole reading was about, so you don't push it away. Yay. It's okay. I get ornery too and push certain things away, and I'm there like, oh, shouldn't have done that. Oopsie. All right. So pick number 2. What you need to do to relax. You got attachment, goddess of the moon, door to personal healing and happiness, and anxiety. Bum, bum, bum. All right, pick number 2. So what you need to do, relax. It's because you're worrying about that money and career, huh? That's what's getting channeled in. So what you're needing to do here in this situation have a new beginning in your money and career in order to relax is stop doing the old patterns, okay? Because it's not serving you, but keeping you stuck. So how do you do that? You develop a self-care regimen, and I also get channeled in meditation too, in order to heal the things that are happening within inside you of that anxiety and worry. Now your outcome looks great because you're going to be growing through this, okay? As long as you do that self-care regimen. Now, if you don't, well, we always find our way through this, right? So it'll just take you a little bit longer, pick number 2, to grow through anxiety and worry, okay? So what I'm getting channeled in with this, you're going to be trying. And that's the best thing you can do is try. Just don't give up, okay? Because like I said, we always find our way through this. Sometimes it'll take a little bit longer than we thought, but at least we grow through it, okay? Now it's your turn to grow through that anxiety and worry about your money and career in order to finally relax, okay? If you pick number 3, what do you need to do to relax? You got cornucopia. Man holding a coin. Contract. Last card is 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Not a bad outcome. So what do you need to do to relax? Well, going within, that is meditation. In order to be stable and solid about your wish fulfillment here in your money and career, especially about those contracts. Because when you do that meditation in whatever belief system you are in, it's what's going to give you that stability and expansion in order to navigate any kind of contract that's going to come your way, but it creates that balance. And you're rest and rejuvenated too. And your life force energy is not being drained, but you're able to move forward. Okay? So in order to be more relaxed, create that space for your meditation, okay? That's going to be your saving grace throughout your whole journey, but especially towards your wish fulfillment, okay? I get towards your career. More expansion is coming in your outcome, not just with inside you, but with your wish fulfillment, okay? Pick number 3, and you're needing to know this, so you're focused on doing that meditation, okay? You're going to gain more insight of what you need to do next. Okay, pick number 3. This is why it's so important, why I keep on having to say these things, so that way you do it, because what's getting channeled in, you're going to outweigh the bad and the good. Okay, that's what I got. You'll know what that means more when you meditate, okay? So heads up with that. That was pick a card readings for number 6. Okay. Now there's over so many people in this thing, so please hit that like button. Okay. You value my live oracle readings, okay, in my channel. But you're especially watching me, so thank you very much. But that like will definitely help others to be able to see this content as well. All right. So we're going to head on to number 7. It's another pick a card reading. You can pick 1 to 3. And what is it about? What is something new that the viewers need to learn and teach themselves? All right, so choose wisely. You can pick all the above, but do what you feel like you need to learn, okay? Because we're always learning something, right? But this is, if you're really wanting to learn some things here, okay? I'm going to set it up, okay? So let's get out those decks. Let's see. Oh, I forgot one here. What is something new that pick 1 needs to learn and teach themselves? Thank you. Clarify this one card that I'm touching with my right hand. Thank you. Now, what is something new that pick number 2 needs to learn and teach themselves? Thank you. What is something new that pick number 3 needs to learn and teach themselves? Thank you. Give me one card for pick number 2. Thank you. Give me one card for pick number 3. Thank you. All right, viewers, if you haven't already, pick, let's see, 1, 2, or 3. You can pick more than 1 with this one. So pick number 1. What new thing you need to learn? Or what's something new that you need to learn and teach yourself? Pick number 1. You got Mount Warning. And this is what the invocation is. I create my own destiny and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. This is what you're needing to learn and teach yourself. And I'll put that right there. You also got, she who rides the L's brings justice. So what I'll give you with this is, with the Earth Warrior card, this one, view the guidance. This is in order for you to learn and teach yourself how to create through your ideas and where you want to go that will lead to opportunities, okay? So you need to learn and teach yourself that, so that way you're not holding back your beautiful ideas anymore and second guessing, right? But the guidance here is going to grow and expand you here. Because you're going to be learning a new spiritual process here. Now you will feel it if you want to do it, is what's getting channeled in, okay? Number 8. The infinity symbol. I'm going to give you the guidance first before I give you the spirit process, okay? Spiritual process. So here is the spiritual guidance. Pick number 1. Now, from the perspective of those who, with awakened hearts, the world can sometimes appear to be a disturbing and frightening place where negative activity leads to prosperity, whence good and worthy people struggle and suffer. It may appear, pick number 1, that those who have wisdom are barely heard, whence angry people with fear in their heart are affirmed attention and power. It may seem that what matters most is tend to be the least, whence destructive purposes gain massive support and constructive causes struggle to maintain existence. It is very easy, pick number 1, with such a view of things, for the pure of heart to become angry and bitter and despairing. However, pick number 1, you are meant to be a light in this world, and it is important that you allow Great Spirit to support you in this task. Safeguarding your state of mind is essential for you to accomplish your life purpose. Now, if you got caught up in negative thinking, as may happen from time to time, allow Great Spirit to guide you back to the truth of your inner light. Remember that the divine is more powerful than any nightmare created by human darkness. You don't have to deny the dark side of human nature or its manifest consequence for the health of the planet, but you do need to keep yourself secure within the light so that you can effectively fulfill your destiny as an earth warrior. Joy and happiness and peace will diminish your motivation. So peace will not diminish your motivation to serve love. Rather, they will ensure you have enough energy to do so effectively. However, pick number 1. You are facing a sense of injustice in your personal life or feel despair at the choices humanity is making in a broader sense. Know that divine has a greater plan than we can possibly understand. We are here to fight for love, pick number 1, and to do all that we can to honor what is true for us. We are meant to call upon the universe for assistance in all ways possible within your belief system, okay? We are meant to use our strengths of love, compassion, wisdom, light, kindness to be a kick-ass earth warrior or warriors who will never give up, who are smart enough to use every resource they can, including the loving connection to Great Spirit to affirm correct priorities that honor life. In this way, pick number 1. We uplift ourselves and inspires others through our life journey. So, pick number 1. There are dark forces that want you to lose hope because they know that when your heart is hopeful, you are unstoppable. Trust that the divine will take care of the darkness. Trust that karmic forces will balance the scales of higher justice with unwavering accuracy. Once you do everything in your power to remain connected to the light, as you bring your loving energy and purpose and passion to the world. So when you are ready, here's the healing process that you can do at any time. Pick number 1. Please repeat this prayer aloud 3 times. This is getting you to let go of the mental conflict, okay? And you'll know if you need to, because you'll feel it, all right? So repeat this prayer 3 times. Through unconditional divine love and my own free will, I surrender that which is not rightfully mine. Again, through unconditional divine love and my own free will, I surrender that which is not rightfully mine. Last one. Through unconditional divine love and my own free will, I surrender that which is not rightfully mine. Now please bow your head and open your arms, open your hands, palms facing up. Allow this to feel like a position of surrender and vulnerability. You may like to imagine or pretend that you are releasing old energy out of your hands and it is gently dripping into the earth where it can be naturally transformed by the Earth Mother's alchemical power. Take a few moments here. Don't be afraid to let go. Remember that you could be unintentionally holding on to things that you don't even want, or you could be holding on to things that you think you want and need, but are actually getting in the way of you receiving what will be amazing, hopeful, wonderful, helpful, and perfect for you in all ways. So when you are ready, raise your head and hands back to its comfortable position. Say aloud, love can conquer anything, even karma. Through divine grace and mercy, I call upon unconditional love to cleanse, purify, and assist me now in all ways. May divine love flow through me to manifest the will of Great Spirit in the world. May all beings who have become lost in darkness be mercifully guided back into the light of divine love through the grace of Great Spirit. So be it. Now place your hands in front of your heart with the palms facing up as if to receive. Keep your hands softly there and close your eyes as you chant or say this aloud. And we're going to say this aloud 3 times. The divine blesses me. I am filled and blessed. The divine blesses me. I am filled and blessed. The divine blesses me. I am filled and blessed. Now you can repeat this statement as many times as it feels good for you. And when you are done, please relax for a few moments. Feel gratitude and fullness of the heart. And you have completed your spiritual process. Pick number 1. Thank you for those who were prepared and willing to want to do pick number 1. Thank you very much. Now we're moving on to pick number 2. Pick number 2, what are you needing to, what are some new things that pick number 2 need to learn and teach themselves? We got emotional release. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Not bad. Last one, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance with the sacred rhythm of life. So pick number 2. This is learning and teaching yourself about your health and healing, okay? So in order to heal your health, you're needing emotional release. How can you do that? You can have it through your meditation. When you start to feel emotion come to the surface, it's also good to release it, okay? Not swallow it down. It's there for you to feel because you're a human being, okay? And you're needing to know that so that way you're not harboring it into your body anymore. Because what happens is if you swallow it down, you're poisoning your system, okay? So you're needing to know this so that way you're releasing your emotions and that in such a different way, okay? Meditation is really good to balance out the emotions as well. Breathing techniques, stuff like that. I'm going to give you some cultures too that you can look into so that way you learn different ways to heal the body, okay? So we'll look up Lord Ganesh. It's a Hindu god to remove obstacles here, but I'm going to give you more information so that way you can look into different meditation techniques. There's some on my channel, my meditation playlist, but you can look up Sadhguru, and he also has a lot of different ways to release, balance, and a new beginning as well. And he is Yogi from India as well. And he talks about Lord Ganesh and all the other ones that and different techniques too. And yoga, oh my gosh, I can tell you a lot. He does inner engineering. You can look into that. It's really cool. I've done the inner engineering as well. I also study other different cultures like Mayan and some other ones. So Lord Ganesh. So Lord Ganesh is a Hindu elephant-headed god, the son of Lord Shiva. And he's really a lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by the taxi drivers in India. He's the type of lord that helps to move beyond limitations of it's not meant to be and to focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Okay. And then we're going to look into sacred self because it's a different belief system as well that you can look into. Pick number 2 in order to help you release your emotions in such a different way. So what I get from Lord Ganesh is meditation and yoga. And let's see. Sacred self. The Shekinah, twin flame of the Holy Spirit. She is the essence of being and has the ability to show herself in ways that will understand. She is the belief system of Judaism. It is also called the Sophia of Christ and the Gnostic Gospels. So look into that and how in their belief system, how they release emotions as well. So you can learn different ways. So that way, pick number 2. You're able to enjoy your journey without any hesitation or fear anymore, okay? Now pick number 3. you got, in order to learn something new, okay, Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. You also got Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Radad, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. And Mother Mary, love and patience. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. So pick number 3. Yours is all about investing and learning and teaching yourself about evolving, okay? So what got channeled in with Chiron, you're needing to learn about Chiron's story in astrology and how he learned to evolve, okay? And what he went through to evolve, okay? So that way you learned the abilities that he did, the empathy, and the remedies too. And herbal remedies as well, okay? So you're needing to know that. So that way you're able to evolve yourself too very comfortably, and just learning these stuff can help heal people around you as well. Also, the Christian faith, Master Jesus, learning how he evolutionized through his healing practices of forgiveness. I mean, truly look at the stories of Master Jesus. There was a lot of forgiveness in his stories of what he went through, especially in his, when there were people just gambling, doing crappy stuff in his church, and how he had to clear them out and then show forgiveness as well. There was the whole factor of getting crucified as well. Yeah, it's a whole big thing that you need to look deeply into, so that way it helps you evolve on the inside, okay? So that's another one. Radad, soul flame, is a Hindu goddess, okay? She's about creativity, fertility, that lost part of yourself that you kind of push to the side and you're like, yeah, I only need it when I'm sick. You know, the kind of when you're like, you don't want to go to the hospital, so you nurture yourself. So Radad is like literally that other part of you that you push to the side. I'm going to give you more. So that way you can look into her evolution with Krishna, and how she evolutionized through the stories there. Now, I would look into more of their older stories, because a lot of their new modern ones don't give her a lot of credit, okay? It's like with the Bible, when there's too much revision, you kind of lose out on the stories. So you kind of want to go as far back as you can, you know, in order to get the full authentic stories, okay? And these belief systems with their stories. All right, Radad. So Radad is a Hindu goddess, divine feminine counterpart of Krishna. She is the considered to represent the Shakti, Shakti, the divine feminine and creative spirit of the universal life force. Without the feminine, the male cannot be The male cannot be created, and for this reason, Shakti is a powerful force that is honored and cherished. So please look into that as well and how you can revolutionize your Shakti. Okay. Last one is the evolution that Mother Mary went through. Love and peace. Okay. She was a very loving and forgiving and compassionate, especially when Master Jesus went through a whole whirlwind of shit. She had to learn grace through it all. So what you're needing to do with inside you is evolution yourself and understanding what grace is. So when you start feeling like you need to be right about something, and it's like you're beating a dead horse, this is your trigger to remember to use grace. Grace is not all about trying to be right, okay? But it's much more than that. I'm going to give you an extended message of more about Mother Mary. You are an emotional being and don't hold that back with your intellect, is what got channeled in with Mother Mary, okay? Pick number 3. So, of course, Mother Mary is the mother of Jesus. She is the one of the blessed, beloved saints, masters and guides of the world. She comes from the Catholic faith, okay, Catholic Christian faith. She brings faith, peace, and love to anyone who calls upon her. She brings healing to the world, particularly where there is conflict, and is dedicated to supporting children and mothers. She is a spiritual embodiment of unconditional love and acceptance. So you're learning through your evolution is how to accept yourself unconditionally, okay? So that way you transform the way you see things on the outside of you. And you're needing to know this so that way when you read her stories through the evolution she went through, what got channeled in, it humbles you. It brings into a balanced perspective, okay? So that's what I got for pick number 2 of what you need to learn and teach yourself, okay? And that's it for pick a card reading for number 7. Cheers, everybody. We're on the last one. So the last one for number 8 is how can the viewers clear out clear out hostile people from their life. You can pick 1 or 2 or all the above, okay? And I'm going to set that up for you guys, okay? How can the viewers that pick number 1 clear out hostile people from their life? Thank you. Now, how can the viewers that pick number 2 clear out hostile people from their life? All right. If you haven't already, please hit that like button because it helps my channel, but not just that. There's over 30 some people here, so please hit that like. I greatly appreciate it. So Pick number 1. How can you clear out hostile people from your life? You got Power Awakening, the Puma. So this is for that new beginning, okay? Because you'll know when you're ready to clear them out. Because you'll do it without hesitation or fear, because you'll be in your power, okay? So I'm going to give you more of an extended message to have that new beginning. So that way you're empowered on your path, okay? Number 3. Here's your extended message first, and then I'll give you a gift. So you got this, pick number 1. Don't let fear or hesitation hold you back. Apply yourself fully to the task. Let go of the old ways of viewing yourself as incapable, scattered, and wasteful of energy. You have the ability to focus intently to generate clear intention and to achieve your ambitions through step-by-step methodical, that means step-by-steps, and apply it at will. You have the internal resources you need for successful completion. Now, even if no one else recognizes your potential, pick number 1. And believes that, even if no one recognizes your potential and believes in your future success, in due time, they will understand differently. By then, you will already be moving on to your next task. So trust your sense of timing. Pick number 1, have patience. When you know it is time to leap, do it without hesitation. So it's time. If you feel it, here is your gift to empower your path. Okay? Find a comfortable place to relax. Okay, pick number 1. Please say aloud, Puma, Spirit of the sun, fire of the earth. You are fierceness and intellectually intelligent use of power, embodied in sacred feminine form. Your presence awakens the power within my soul, and I leave doubt and fear behind. I am patient. I am determined. I shall not be swayed from my purpose. Procrastination and hesitation are no longer part of my way. I embrace your gifts for the greatest good. With your certainty, I find my own conviction renewed. It is not a question of if, but a question of when. My spiritual alignment is invaluable. So be it. Now I'm going to read the simple visualization slowly as you feel the energy in the description, viewers. For pick number 1, golden fur, shimmering copper in the sunlight, heat pulsating beneath the skin as waves of contained energy are ready to be channeled in clean action at the right moment. Lean and powerful muscle, watchful, steady gaze, no thought, no distraction, just pure focus. The power within and the moment to leap is here. Action, aliveness, this medicine wisdom, a bold aliveness without hesitation is within my own soul, and I claim it. Now, either close your eyes, pick number 1, and relax, or get up and move your body in whatever way feels best. For as long as you feel it feels good for you, and you have completed your spiritual process, okay? So thank you for joining me and doing it. And this is in order for you to have that new beginning, to clear out that hostile people out of your life, okay? Now pick number 2. How can pick number 2 clear out hostile people from their life? You got remedy of the grandmothers. So cheers, some water. I'll be giving you a message and a gift too. 23. Here's your extended message first, pick number 2. You are on a healing journey. Put your trust in the divine genius of Great Spirit and the medicine of the earth, through which divine healing can express itself. And as you allow your spiritual connection to guide your earthly steps with synchronicity and divine intervention, you will be supported for a healing journey that will be profound for you. This oracle indicates a healing outcome that will enhance your soul journey. Your soul has healing gifts, and you are meant to participate fully in an exploration of healing that is of interest to you. You are meant to understand how it is that you are a healer in your own unique way. However, that will whether it be professional or in how you are as a person in the world, more generally, as a part of your life journey. So that way this is in order to help you not feel guilty for releasing those hostile people, okay? So here's the gift. When you are ready to do, it's a simple process that you can do. Pick number 2. Connect with nature in person if possible, or by looking at images such as the oracle card image and listening to nature sounds if appropriate, okay? So imagine, feel, and intend that you are relaxing not only your body and mind, but your soul too. Relaxing and opening to the presence of the natural world. Allow yourself to feel held by this loving sacred energy that is the soul of the Earth Mother. And when you are ready, say the following invocation aloud, if possible. The divine healing presence is now created through the loving union of Earth Mother and Great Spirit. I surrender into the medicine alchemy of divine love at work within all facets of my being now, so that any and all issues of my body, mind, and soul that can benefit from divine healing are now blessed for recovery. Through grace of divine timing and compassion of Grandmother Healer, I ask to be shown clear steps for my healing benefit, that I may experience true healing and become a channel for such true healing in the world. So be it. Please relax. And you have completed your spiritual process, pick number 2. And thanks for joining me. And that is all the collective readings for this live. Now I'm going to open things up on the chat before I go. So after I post this, you guys can post one question per person, and then I'll do some oracle readings before I leave out. Okay? So this is a good time to post your what you want to be what oracle question you want me to answer. Okay, for you. And I can take a little break. So glad you guys joined me. This has been a very great live. Greatly appreciate all you guys and gals watching me. And hello everybody in the chat. I can't see you on this, but I'm able now to see your guys' comments in the and envy, anger, I'm going to hide you on my channel because you're being inappropriate in my chat. You don't need to insult me in my chat on my channel, okay? But since you did that, now you got your, what is it called? Your chat revoked. I got some really good feedback about people going through some stuff. So I'm glad I'm able to help you guys. Jesus Christ loves you too, E-man. And E-man, I'm going to revoke your chat privileges on my channel. You don't need to insult me in my chat either. There's no demons in my house. Last time I check it, no Christian and Catholic, true Christian and Catholics do that to people. Because I've met Christian and Catholics that I can have one-on-one conversations with them without them doing that stuff in my chat. That doesn't really make you Christian or Catholic talking like that in my chat, by the way. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me with that. Thank you guys for subscribing too. I got some new subscribers in my chat. Yay! Like I said, everybody is welcome in my channel, okay? It doesn't matter what culture, what gender, anything, because I love helping everybody from different backgrounds in that. And I truly know that there is not one healing practice, that helps. I think Christianity, Catholic, Hindu, African culture, there's just so many cultures are just as important as the other. They're not high or below each other, And that's the kind of channel I have. But I do believe in integrity. It's not like I believe in it, I practice integrity, and honesty. And also that if I treat you with respect, if you treat me with respect, it makes it easier. It's when you don't, it makes me easy to revoke your chat privileges, because I'm sure your child, your family member wouldn't like it. Not even you would like it if you were talking the way you were, to me, to yourself. You know what I mean? Some people can be very harsh, but I don't take it personal because I've went through it already to know that it's just a lot of hurt and pain a person goes through in order to go that far to try to cause hurt and pain on another person. It's just words too. It's like a fart. It's just air. So I don't let anybody's negative farts get the best of me, if you know what I mean. So if anybody wants any kind of love reading or whatnot, leave it in the chat. On that, let's see. If you are dealing with politics right now and it's been kind of wonky and all that stuff, I have a special message for you guys. And it doesn't matter what political party you are and whatnot. This will help you on your journey. Those are for ones that have been dealing with the changes of what's been going on politically, no matter where you're at, whether it's in the US or outside of the US, okay? Because once those titles are removed, we're always going to be humans. It's how we evolve into human beings or still stuck in survival mode, you know? So I want to help those people, anybody out that are dealing with those political, worldly changes that are going on, okay? So I'll give you an extended message to 𝐸ᴄᴏ. I had to look this up because I was saying it wrong. I was saying 𝐸ᴄᴏ, but in this culture, it's 𝐸ᴄᴏ. 𝐸ᴄᴏ is a Mayan goddess, moon goddess, okay, in their culture. And so here's the extended message for those who are going through the transition politically, no matter what political label you are, okay? Here's your advice. You are going through a transition, so cultivate hope and stay true to your intentions. Let nothing divert you from your true path. If you have a new project or vision or lifestyle that you are seeking to bring into the world, 𝐸ᴄᴏ is guiding and guarding you for a healthy birth. She also brings a message that there are times when fierceness is necessary. So it is important that you cut off negative sources completely at this time and do not allow yourself to be used or exploited, okay? This is not a time to indulge someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing in order to give someone the benefit of the doubt, okay? So trust your instincts and break immediately from what isn't right for you. This will bring you new opportunities in situations that are worthy of your passionate devotion, okay? And that's for people who are that are any political background dealing with the changes that are going on in the world, okay? Whether inside or outside the US. Hello, good morning. If you want to leave one question, you can in the chat. I'll be taking at least 3 people before I go out. Because if no one writes in their question, I'll be heading out right now. Okay. So I'll give you guys like another 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So we'll do the first question to Paul. And the last word to their name is Feeney. Your timestamp starts now. What does Paul need to know about their love and romance, please? As of now. You got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And why is this religious factors? Why is it all happening? Give me 2 cards advice for Paul in the situation. And 1 card outcome, please. So why religious factors is coming up in your love and romance, Paul? It's because what's getting channeled in, you're needing to know where you stand in your spiritual process, okay? So that way you're able to be more open and you don't have any limitations with inside you blocking your love and romance. That way you're able to move through any kind of storm by picking and choosing your battles, especially in what goes on with inside you, okay? That love. When you are balanced, you're able to navigate any kind of storm that's going on with inside you. And you're picking, choosing your battles with others, okay? You got hostilities, journey, and storm warning is why I'm saying this, okay? So your advice here is happy family and magician in the mirror. This is time to invest in your emotional stability. What makes you happy and wanting to have fun? Because when you're emotionally stable, you're able to manifest any kind of expansion within inside you and fun around you, okay? What got channeled in? What can you do that inspires you in regards to love? You'll find out, write down your desires and what brings you happiness, okay? That's what's going to cause that change, because when you're focused on your desires and your emotional stability, your self-care, you can get through anything in life. And in return, you have more fun in your romance department, okay, Paul? Your outcome is this, the second chakra archangel Ariel, and this is not a bad outcome, because this is getting, here in the end, you're going to create more intimacy. Yeah, in romance, right? So how can you do that? This is you becoming the seeker of how you can open up more in your intimacy, okay, in your love life. First, you got to be vulnerable with yourself in order to be vulnerable with somebody else to create that intimacy, all right? So I see you doing that in your outcome, Paul. So you're needing to know this, so that way you know your spiritual or religious factors, okay? Because that plays in part of your own emotional stability. Like a lot of people's self-care practices intertwine with their belief system, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. So that's what you need to know, Paul, okay, about your love and romance. More is going to be created here at the end once you invest more into yourself, okay? To be very crystal clear. Paul said, I appreciate it, and peace be the journey. If peace was on the journey all the time, you would want more expansion from peace. Really think about that. Peace is where everything's quiet and nothing is moving. But you do need peace every once in a while on the path in order to be balanced so you can enjoy the journey. Just saying. All right, is anybody else wanting an oracle reading? Because I am about to sign off. That means end this oracle live, okay? So please put your question down in the chat if you would like one. I can take 2 more people for a free oracle reading, 1 question each. Okay. Next question is for Wang, and their last name is spelled DangDoodle. Wang DangDoodle. Love that. And your timestamp starts now. Timestamp. Wang DangDoodle wants to know about their health. What's going on in their mind with the first card, second card, their body, third card, their spirit, fourth card, their advice, and the last card to this deck that I'm holding is the overall energy as of now. Thank you. We got broken heart. We got man holding a heart. We got yin and yang. We got fourth chakra archangel Raphael. And we got magician in the mirror. Woo, this is awesome. All right, Wang DangDoodle. Very awesome username. So what's going on in your mind? You're dealing with something that you're overplaying here that's been bringing you a lot of heartache and a mental prison. So what's going on in your body is that you're trying to understand your emotions through it. And in your spirit, you're going through an evolution of yin and yang differences between what has gone wrong in the situation and why it's causing you heartbreak. So you're in a manifestation kind of energy right now, the magician in the mirror, where you're having to understand how to rebalance your emotions and what your desires are next, because you're going through a stuck state. Wang DangDoodle, big hugs. So your advice is to be very lovable and compassionate to yourself right now, because it's okay that you don't know. But know that you always find your way through love and compassion. Be very kind to yourself. Like when you're holding your first puppy, your first cat, the first baby, be so loving and compassionate with yourself. Because yes, you've gone through a lot, but you're restoring yourself by moving out of a mental prison of that heartbreak. Okay? Part of showing that love and compassion with yourself is asking yourself what makes you happy. Is it first rest and rejuvenation? Is it calling up your best friends, your support system, in order to help get you through this heartbreak? Is it using your belief system through your meditation, your prayers, to focus your intention on what you really desire, and that's not to be caught up in a mental prison about your heartbreak? Is it going and taking a bath, a shower, going out in nature? This is why you're needing to sit down and have that moment, that time and space for yourself, because it's necessary in your journey in order to evolve you to the next state. Right now, you are stuck, like we all get sometimes, okay? So now you're going to have to figure out your self-care regimen when you're healing. We all have to heal, okay? So this is your time of healing that. So that way, you and me can move to the next stage. But right now, we're not moving to that next stage because you got to figure it out. I can't tell you what to do. You know those answers within inside you, okay? This is why I tell you to take out that time and space, because you'll be able to figure it out. And through figuring it out on your own, you're trusting yourself. You're building up that hope, that faith, that trust. And what better is that you're trusting yourself again. You're mending whatever's going on with inside you about it, okay? And it's okay to give yourself that time and space for as long as you feel, okay? Because when you know you're ready, you'll let down all those barriers and you'll be ready for anybody to come back in, okay? And that's part of healing. It can be at any time when you'll feel ready, because you'll trust yourself. And you'll know that throughout that healing experience that you never won anything, you never lost anything, you gained experience. Now you can move on to the next level. Okay? And it looks like you will, where it helps you really focus on what you desire. Your desires are important in this life. It really navigates where you want to go. So write it down in a journal. Keep the progress that you make with your beautiful ideas and in your journey, because it's proof of your beautiful evolution. It's a gift to you to look back of, holy crap, I really went through a very interesting journey, and you'll be very proud of yourself for giving yourself that time and space to put it down. And you can hand that journal and make it into a book, your own book. Because to be very honest, a lot of people will have some interesting lives that we don't write down anymore, of our own thoughts and feelings and poems and creativity, that it gets lost up in the mix now, you know? So I want to inspire anybody who's listening to me, keep that journal, because you can transform it into a book that inspires others about your beautiful journey of your own evolution, okay? Wang DangDoodle says, thank you so very much. God bless you. God bless you too. Now I can take one more person. Wang DangDoodle said, I was just thinking of writing everything down today for my granddaughter. You should. You know, one thing I told my parents a long time ago, my mom over the phone, even told this to my Nana. I said, don't give me money. If you ever leave this world, don't give me money. I said, give me your journals and give me your photographs, because that's what's more to me than money, because money always comes and goes, and I'm getting emotional about it. But memories, those beautiful things, you can hand off to other generations, you know? And I told my mom and my Nana I would keep it in our family, and I would build it up more, of our health, of our photos, of our poems, of our good times and bad times, you know? Wang DangDoodle says, yes, I agree. Thank you. Cheers. There's 44 beautiful human beings in this live that are watching me. Please hit that like button. Please and thank you. I greatly appreciate it. All right. If anybody wants to ask one more question before I head out, you can. Just one question per person, okay? Just need one more person or else I can go. I open up towards the end so that way a lot of people that are patient and are wanting to know their answer can know it towards the end because I've taken over 30 some people's, actually, it was about almost 20 some people in one live upon the collective reading. And I'm trying to make sure I do things in balance so that way I'm not overdoing it. I'm sure you guys understand. But I'm able to do live chats towards the end of the collective reading. And a lot of patient people. 47, yeah. All right. I think that we're going to call it a night now because there's no more questions in the chat. And I hope you guys. Oh, thank you guys very much for your time too. And thank you to Wang DangDoodle. I still like your username. All right. I'm going to close it off with a mantra. Oh, wait. You know what? I'll do an update. So what's going on in my life? Well, I'm going to be doing more lives on my channel, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, okay? So that way you can see all notifications. Because if you don't, you're only going to see very little, okay? So that's very important for you to know. Also, if you're a new person that stumbled across my live, make sure you subscribe because I see a lot of new people that watch my channel. And if you want to see more of it, please subscribe because it's a lot of reoccurring new people that watch my channel. I've been looking at my analytics. That's why I know. Okay. And thank you for subscribing as well. The next one I'll be doing, you guys will know around Monday or Tuesday when the next live is going to be. Okay. I make it very easy for you guys to find out. Okay. And let me know if you guys ever get any kind of problems with notifications and being able to see where the new live is, because on my Facebook and Twitter, I always advertise it a day before or 2 days before my actual live, okay? So that way you guys know. Someone's being silly on my channel in the chat. So let's see what else is going on. Right now we're going to be going into Thanksgiving. I do Thanksgiving such a different way. I do it like Turkey Day. We're having Turkey Day. Being grateful for the things that we have because right now things are changing so much in the US and I'm sure around the world too. I've been noticing. And so all I can say is just have a lot of love and compassion. And there's an evolution and going on with our overanalyzation, perfectionism, and nitpicking each other. It's been happening in our news anchors. It's been happening in our cultures. And I notice in other tribal cultures, they're learning of forgiveness. Okay, especially the one that was going on here recently. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what, I think it was New Guinea or something like that. I could be wrong though. But one thing I notice, and it's something that needs to be said, no matter what culture you come from, whether you're Hispanic, Indian, white, African, and all that, we don't need to pay for our ancestors' choices. It's as simple as that. We don't need to be blamed for our ancestors' choices because there has been much change since then. Our bloodlines have been cleansed from our ancestors' choices. Okay? There's a reason why we are not caught up in those same wars. So, why I say that is because there's been a lot of blaming through different tribes, different cultures of slavery and whatnot, and it's been carrying on of this debate. And it's been turning from debate into pointing fingers, saying that this is still going on. We are not carrying our same ancestors' choices to this day. A lot of us are not thinking about discrimination, about color. There's a lot of us actually treating each other with respect, even if we are a different color or race or gender. It's another thing, too, that needs to be discussed. When a political party does not honor their voters' grievances, is something that needs to be talked about. And the only reason why I bring this up is that when I see gender equality in regards to the bathroom, I think about not gender equality of safety for men, women, and transgenders. If it's not safe for a transgender female to enter a female's bathroom, it's because it's not safe. That's as easy as that. And what the solution is? Well, give them their own transgender bathroom called Gender Plus. And the only reason why I say this, why hasn't the Biden administration done that for their voters yet? Have given them their own Gender Plus bathroom. You know why I say this? Because they can give females, males, and family bathrooms. Why can't the Biden administration do that for the transgenders? Give them a transgender plus bathroom. This eliminates safety issues. Because the whole point in all this is to make it safe for everybody. A woman shouldn't have to get freaked out of whether or not she's going to be safe in a bathroom. Just like a transgender, male or female, don't need to get freaked out if they need to enter their own bathroom. You get what I mean? And there being a safety concern. Same with males. Same with children. Get what I mean? And it doesn't have to be a big to-do. What makes it a big to-do is that there are still people in this world that bounce from human, that are living in survival mode, to creature. And human beings will sit down and have reasonable conversations to find a solution, no matter what culture, what gender they are. It can be that easy. What makes it not easy is for someone who wants to totally annihilate a solution by just arguing and spewing out non facts, but opinions that hurt or trying to hurt. Okay? So you will know the difference more as time goes by. And the next few years is what's getting channeled in with me now. There's going to be more of that evolution in our communities of what that is. You will see people transform into creatures or into human beings. And people that are on that precipice, on that edge of still being in survival mode or going into that human being of thriving. And it's only happening because now it's time for human beings to thrive again, to love again, to have marriages and fulfillment again, to help this earth regenerate and us to come into harmony again. Okay? And you're all being told this for a reason, so you can be aware of it now. I wouldn't take it so personal. Words are like air. There's a lot of farting going on and indigestion in our social media. So make sure you're not taking it in as truth. Because when you do that and someone's coming you at a negative thing, you're poisoning your system by taking it in as that being truth. So when you start to feel like that and start to feel off balance, that is a cue for you to take a break and rebalance. And that can be that easy. What makes it hard is saying, I don't got a choice, when you have free will, the best choices you ever have, where it's limitless within inside you. You always have a choice. Okay? So, actually, they for Rich Lowe, he wrote, a gender plus bathroom, they need a psychologist. Psychologists now don't even have, and I'm not saying all of them do, but most of them have, and this is why I say any political party that's watching me, if you can make a difference of an evolution that happens in our psychiatry by talking to people that are willing to help with the transition stage of anything that goes on, started at 20 years old, because the mind goes through and the body goes through a lot of growing and evolution. Okay? And our psychiatry needs a huge upgrade in order to deal with the stuff that's really going on. We can't just put a pill in someone's mouth and say, there you go, there's the solution, because most of the time it's not the solution. And there needs to be an evolution in our psychiatry too. And there are people out there that are willing to sit down to read the new psychiatry system, because it hasn't been working. It's been dead and gone for a long time. They've been holding on by a thread. And I think Jordan Peterson is one big evolutionary that is willing to help in revamping that. And if there was a political party that really needed to know who is vital, he is one that is vital, that would help our communities to evolve to the next stage. He's one I would definitely recommend. He has a brilliant mind and a brilliant solutions in different ways. He knows the mechanics. And it's interesting, if he actually did and sat down and did a podcast with Sadhguru, it would even evolutionize the situation between psychiatry and spirituality as well. And he will learn the mechanics in such a different perspective as well from Sadhguru. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Jordan Peterson. He did some really good positive podcasts for understanding what has happened with the transgender community. I can tell you this, if the transgender community was put out there in such a different way than what it has been, it wouldn't have evolutionized to where it was now. It wouldn't have grown to where it is now. And it hasn't been so positive because there were a lot of people supporting transgenders that were in for it in their own gain. They were not there to help them. They are still using, exploiting transgenders, even on a political front. And it's so messed up because transgenders, like any human being, need to be treated like a human being. Because I'm all for every human being, no matter what gender you are needed to be treated with love and respect and compassion. So in return, when they're being used and exploited, they are screaming out insanity. Just like, if you really think about it, when we feel used and exploited, even now, what's going on in our life, we had to scream out through our voting that something needed to change. Because we don't want to be used and exploited anymore too. And we're doing it in such a rational way, so that way there is no war. And that's the best way we know how to, is using our social media, our free will, our free speech, in order for get to the right people, so that way there can be change. And so, yeah. Some people can agree with me and some people can, and I'm okay with that because I'm okay with differences, because your voice matters as much as my voice does too. Okay. So yeah, those are the things that I need to step up and talk about, so that way my message gets to the right person, so that way there can be change. Because man, is there a lot of change going on even now. So I wanted to give you guys that update. And yeah, thank you guys for helping me out too, for letting me help you out, because I love doing my job and I've been doing it for a while, and I had to go through some evolution to get to where I'm at, and I'm very thankful for it. So without further ado, we'll end it out with a mantra, and thank you guys, okay, and gals. 𝐸toma Dhammasoma-cute-𝐸kamaya Rityorman-ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you guys like having movie night and all that, whether it's friends or family, I do movie nights on my Facebook and Twitter. And there's other links that you can connect with me on social media down in the description box, okay? So I posted every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 different picks of 3 different movies. Connect with me there. If you have any suggestions on any movies, you can comment when I post it on those, and I will refer it to the next weekend, okay, for other people to enjoy even your pick, okay? Other than that, have a wonderful morning and evening, wherever you're at. Big hugs, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Please enjoy your journey. Bye for now.